morning, sir.
Good morning. Don Pedro comes today to the country.
He was not 3 miles off when I left him.
Have they lost many gentlemen in this battle?
But few of any sort, and none of name.
I pray you, has Captain Mount-on-to returned from the wars or no?
I know none of that name, lady. There was none such in the army of any sort.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Captain Benedick.
Oh, Captain Benedick. He's returned and as pleasant as ever he was.
How many hath he killed in these wars? For indeed, I promise to eat all of his killings.
Faith, niece, you tax Captain Benedick too much, but he'll be meat with you, I doubt it not.
He's done good service in these wars. He's a good soldier, too, lady.
And a good soldier to a lady. But what is he to a man?
A man to a man?
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There is a kind of merry war betwixt Captain Benedick and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
In our last skirmish, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off. So now is the whole man governed with one.
I see, lady. The gentleman is not in your book.
No, and he were, I would burn my study. Who is his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
He is most in the company of the right noble Claudio.
Oh, Lord. He will hang upon him like the plague. God help the noble Claudio if he hath caught the Benedick.
I'll hold friends with you, lady.
Do? Good friend.
You will never catch the Benedick, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Are you come to meet your trouble? The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of yourself. For indeed, trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow abides and happiness takes his leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly.
Hold it.
I think this is your daughter.
Her mother has many times told me so.
Were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Captain Benedick! No, sir, no. For then you were but a child.
You have it full, Benedick. Truly, the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
Free beer, everybody! If Senior Leonato be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all the world, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Captain Benedick. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear Lady Disdain? Are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die while she had such meat food to feed it as Captain Benedick?
It is certain I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted. And I would I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart. For truly, I love none.
A dear happiness to women. They else would have been troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood I am of your humor for that. I would rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall scape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching would not make it worse. And 'twas such a face as yours were.
Well, you are a rare parrot teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse had the speed of your tongue. But keep your way, God's name. I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
Benedick! Claudio! My dear friend Leonato hath invited you both. I tell him we shall stay here at least a month. He heartily prays some occasion may detain us longer.
Welcome, gentlemen. I hope you will come to my house also, sir. Being reconciled to your brother, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I'm not of many words, but I thank you.
Please, you lead on.
Come, Leonato. We will go together.
Benedick? Benedick,
Oh,
didst thou note the daughter of Leonato?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
You question me as an honest man should do for my simple, true judgment. Would you have me answer after my custom as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray you speak in sober judgment.
Why, faith, methinks she's too little for a great praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too low for a high praise. Only this commendation I can't afford her. Were she other than she is, she were unhandsome, and being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
You think I am in sport? I pray you, tell me truly how you like her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yea. And a case to put it into.
In mine eyes, she is the sweetest lady that ever I looked on.
Ha! I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, Beatrice, and she were not possessed of a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. I hope you have no intent to turn husband, have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary, if Hero would be my wife.
Just come to this. Shall I never see a bachelor of threescore again? Go to, and I will thrust thy neck into a yoke, wear the print of it in sigh-away Sundays. Out! Am I? Out!
Benedick! Benedick! Come on, Benedick!
Oh, look! Don Pedro has returned to seek us.
Benedick!
What secret has held you here that you follow not to Leonato?
I would you would, sir, constrain me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
Come on, Benedick.
I can be secret as a dumb man. I would have you think so, but on my allegiance, mark you this. On my allegiance, he is in love.
Oh!
With who? Now mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leonato's short daughter.
Oh, amen if you love her. For the lady is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, sir.
By my troth, I speak my thought.
And in faith, sir, I spoke mine.
And by my 2 faiths and troths, sir, I spoke mine.
I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be loved, nor know how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire will not melt out of me. I will die in it at the stake.
Well, you were ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
And never could maintain his part, but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks. But all women shall pardon me. Because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any, I will do myself the right to trust none. And the fine is, for the which I may go the finer, I will live a bachelor.
Oh, I shall see thee ere I die look pale with love.
With anger, with hunger, or with sickness, sir, not with love.
In time the savage bull doth bear the yoke.
The savage bull may. But if ever the sensible Benedick bear it, pluck out the bull's horns and set them in my forehead. And let me be vilely painted, and in such great letters as they write here is good horse to hire. Let them signify under my sign, here you may see Benedick, the married man.
Sir, you now may do me good.
My love is thine to teach. Teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Sir, hath Leonardo any son?
No child but Hero. She's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
Sir, when you went onward on this ended battle, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye that liked, but had a rougher task in hand than to drive liking to the name of love. But now I am returned, and that war thoughts have left their places vacant. In their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young Hero is, saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
Thou wilt be like a lover presently, and tire the hero with a book of words. If thou dost love fair Hero, cherish it. And I will speak with her and with her father, and thou shalt have her. Was it not to this end that thou beganst to twist so fine a story?
How sweetly you do minister to love, that no love's grief by his complexion. But lest my liking might too sudden seem, I would have salved it with a longer treatise.
Why should the bridge be broader than the flood? Look, what will serve is fit. 'Tis once thou lovest, I will fit thee with the remedy. I know. We will have reveling tonight. I will assume thy part in some disguise and tell fair Hero I am Claudio. And in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart and take her hearing prisoner with a force and strong account of my amorous tale. Then after with her father will I speak, and the conclusion is she shall be thine. Wow! Come, in practice let us put it present.
Brother! I can tell you strange news that you yet dreamt not of.
Are they good?
As the event stamps them. Don Pedro and Claudio, strolling by the lake, were thus much overheard by a man of mine. Don Pedro, Claudio, Don Pedro discovered to Claudio that he loved my niece, your daughter, and meant to acknowledge it this night at the dance. And if he found her accordant, he meant to instantly tell you of it.
Has the fellow any wit that told you this?
A good, sharp fellow. I will send for him and question him yourself.
No. No, we will hold it but as a dream until the thing appear itself. But I will acquaint my daughter with all, that she may be the better prepared for answer. Go you and tell her of it. Brother, have a care this busy time.
Dear my lord, why are you thus out of measure sad?
There's no measure in the occasion that breeds, therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I've heard it, what blessing brings it? I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause and smile at no man's jests. Eat when I have stomach and tend on no man's business. Sleep when I'm drowsy, wait for no man's leisure. Laugh when I'm merry and flatter no man's humors.
You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath newly taken you into his grace.
I'd rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. And though I may not be said to be a flattering, honest man, it must not be denied, but I am a plain-dealing villain. Therefore, I have decreed not to sing in my cage. If I had my mouth, I'd bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be as I am. Seek not to alter me.
Can you make no use of your discontent?
Mm-hmm. I make all use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? Baraccio. Oh, Baraccio. Ready? Baraccio, what news, eh?
I just came from a great supper. Your brother, Don Pedro, is royally entertained by Leonato, and I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve as any model to build mischief on, huh? What is he for a fool that betroths himself to unquietness?
Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
The most exquisite Claudio.
Even he?
He's a proper squire. Who? Which way looks he?
Marry one hero, the daughter and heir to Leonato.
A very forward march chick, huh? Hey, how came you to this?
As I was hanging me a lantern, comes me Don Pedro and Claudio together hand in sad conference. I overheard it agreed upon that Don Pedro would woo Hero for himself, and having won her, give her to Claudio.
Come, let us thither. This may prove food to my displeasure. That young startup, he hath all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him any way, I bless myself every way. You are both as sure you will assist me.
To the death, my lord.
Come, let's to their great feast. Their cheer is the greater that I am subdued, eh? Well, I would the cook were of my mind.
Was not Don John here at supper?
I saw him not.
Don John? How tartly that gentleman looks. I can never see him, but I'm heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made just in the midway between him and Captain Benedick. The one is too like an image and says nothing. The other too like milady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
Yes. God will send you no husband if you be so shrewd of your tongue.
For the which blessing, I am at him upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard upon his face. I'd rather lie in the woolen.
You may light upon a husband that has no beard.
What should I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? No, he that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man, and he that is more than a youth is not for me, And he that is less than a man, I am not for him.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, Faith. 'Tis my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, Father, as it please you.
Beatrice?
But yet, for all that, cousin, you let him be a handsome fellow, or else you make another curtsy and say, Father, as it please me.
Niece. I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a piece of valiant dust? To make an account of her life to a clod of wayward mud? No, Uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly, I hold it a sin to match in my kindred.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If Don Pedro do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
The fault will be in the music, cousin, if you be not wooed in good time. If Don Pedro be too important, you tell him there is measure in everything, and so dance out the answer.
You apprehend passing shrewdly, niece.
I have a good eye, Uncle. I can see a church by daylight